We're at the airport in Boston.
Waiting for a flight. Yep.
Check out this takeoff.
Hello everyone. You're in the car.
In Iceland.
Whoa, just fogged up my glasses. Sorry about that. Yeah, we just stopped at a place a little earlier because our flight was 6:20 p.m. in the US, and then here it was like not even 5 a.m. when we first arrived. So it was really weird. But we stopped at like I don't even, what is this? It's like a restaurant, cafe,
store, cafe,
kind of grocery store. It's a weird thing. Maybe in the morning we'll like kind of show what it looks like. But anyway,
maybe.
Yeah, we
because
might not.
The sun doesn't rise till like 9 a.m. for some reason.
Oh yeah, how did I forget to mention?
So we might get going before that when it's still dark. Because that's weird.
Yeah, because we just slept for like almost 8 hours.
We went to sleep at
Like around
12:30.
And then woke up around 7:30ish, and then went to the bathroom, and then came back. And now we're talking to you guys. So we might show you what it looks like. It's weird. Iceland is not what I pictured it looking like. If any of you have seen the movie Walter Mitty, or The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, that's how I pictured it, with like one person here and there. It's definitely different. There's actual cities. It's not a lot of people, but there's actual cities.
Speaking of Walter Mitty, we drove down the road that he skateboarded on.
I'm
today.
pretty sure. We might be wrong.
We're pretty sure.
It looked exactly like it. I'm gonna look it up though. If we're able to go back in there and get Wi-Fi, because I definitely forgot. But yeah, I'm gonna look it up because it looked exactly like the road that he skateboards on, and it was pretty cool. So that would be awesome if we had.
We've got some stuff here. We have some cards to keep us entertained. We have granola that we made. We have vegan jerky that we made.
Which is actually pretty good. It's made out of. Actually, we could talk about that in a different video. That'd be cool to show how we did that.
Yeah. We realize that in this country it's always ready to rain, but it's not always quite raining.
It's like always almost raining. Like earlier it wasn't raining, but there was mist. And then it was kind of like, it felt like stuff was hitting you, but it wasn't raining. It's a very strange country so far.
Yeah, like we've been recording for 3 minutes now. Before we got back in the car after going inside the restaurant, we could clearly see the sky, and now it's pouring again.
Yeah, that's so freaking weird.
Pretty weird.
What the heck? I think you guys can hear the rain, usually. Hold on.
We're in the dark. Hang on. That's better.
Okay, sorry about that. So we'll keep checking in. We'll show you some sights and everything. So thanks for following us so far. Thanks for sticking with us and exploring with us. Hello. we're climbing mountains.
There's a hot spring behind
Here.
us.
Wait, can you flip it? I can't flip it. There was a danger sign
Because it's
written
hot.
in Icelandic, but you can definitely tell it's a danger sign. We're using 2 different cameras, my phone and the GoPro, so I hope you enjoy. It's pretty beautiful out here. I'll give it a little wow. It'll probably look better on the GoPro. Anything else?
We're going up to go swimming. Maybe.
Maybe. It's like -1 Celsius. I think it's like maybe around 27 Fahrenheit. We're not completely sure. Alright, talk to you soon. Wait, oh, is it? Hey, this sounds like the memory balls in what's it called, Inside Out. Hello, we're in Hot Springs. We're gonna go in. It's snowing.
27 degrees.
Probably. We don't actually know. The water is warm though. It's weird. So yeah, there it is. It's really nice. I hope we can see the snow on this. I don't think we can. Right.
Hello. We're cold. We're very wet.
We're very wet too. We just got off of, what is it called? Evergreen. The water was amazing. It was so warm, and we went further up, and it was like literally hot. But then it started smelling, and we ended up getting out, and then we had to walk, like, I don't know, just a few feet down to where our stuff was. Try to get dressed in a snowstorm. It was very difficult.
It was like almost hail. I have a few cuts on my skin from how hard the snow was hitting us.
Yeah, that really hurt. Because I was in a tank top in my underwear, and he was in his underwear, and so when we had to walk, it was just like hitting all over us. And my thighs hurt so bad.
There's this naked lady. I was just walking outside like everything was fine.
She was literally completely naked, holding something, and she just walking. She was like that thin, like that, literally. That's actual size.
Very small. But we got to the bottom.
Oh wait, before that, I'm sorry. We met a couple from New Jersey too, which was really cool. At first, I think they were on the same flight with us, because they were like, oh, or I said, where are you from? And they said Boston, and they asked us where we flew in from, and I said we flew in from Boston. And then she was like, oh, okay, where in Boston are you from? And I was like, no, we're from New Jersey, go to school in Vermont, and drove to Boston. She was like, oh, we're from New Jersey too. It was really cool. They were from like
Monmouth.
Yeah, Monmouth County.
By LBI.
Which was cool. They were really nice. Yeah. That was fun.
So, whole thing smelled like rotten eggs.
Not rotten, boiled.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Have you ever seen an egg that was rotten?
If you have, please tell us, because I have not.
Also, did you know that refrigerated and unrefrigerated eggs have the same shelf life? But if you refrigerate an egg, it has to remain refrigerated. Anyways.
The economy.
So we got down here, and we had left the windows cracked so that some of the water that accumulated last night when we slept in here could evaporate. However, it's been raining for several hours now, so now the inside of the car is wet, and we're very wet as well.
Maybe not several hours, just like an hour and like...
We were up there for at least 2 hours.
Well, where are we? What time is it? Where's my phone's right here.
3:30.
Oh my god. We got there at 12:30. Came down, okay, so we got up there, it took us 2 hours, because I'm very slow. Getting down took us 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I just think it was because we were in a snowstorm, and I was like, this is imperative that we get down the mountain. And so we were able to go faster.
Yeah. We're very pruned. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Gross.
Still. My gloves, literally, you cannot see it right now. They are so heavy. They're not waterproof. I've had these since I was like 10. Outside, I literally went like this, and it was like, just, and it's still full of water.
Again.
No. No, ew, that's gross. These are dirty gloves. No. Ugh.
So it's cold, wet.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get somewhere to stay tonight. We will let you know further when we decide.
We're hoping to see the northern lights, but so far we've seen the sun for maybe an hour this morning, and we've
not even.
Yeah.
It was like, it came up at 9. We were sleeping. It woke me up, but I like kind of just stayed in the sleeping bag. Very warm, by the way. They are fantastic. And then, oh, I guess that was probably loud. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, then I woke up at 9:30, and we drove here, and the sun was like in the clouds, kind of peeking out.
Almost.
Almost. It wasn't even full. Yeah, almost peeking out, and then it went away. Oh, I keep flashing things in front of the camera. I'm so weird.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we will check in with you guys soon. Anything else? Okay. Hello, everyone. We didn't vlog in the hotel, well, motel, whatever this is, but we did take a picture. Not of everything. Man, I wanted to take a picture of whatever. Hello again. We're gonna be on our way soon. We're gonna explore Selfoss a little bit. It's like a town, I guess.
Almost a town.
It's really small. And then we want to go to that airplane crash that we heard about, which is like near Vik area. We're probably gonna go down there. What else? Oh, we dried all of our stuff with hair dryers because we were soaking wet from the snowstorm after the springs. Yep. Our gloves aren't dry. Is your hat dry?
Mostly.
It's damp. Upsetting.
Our feet are dry now.
Yeah.
And that's the most important thing.
As well as all of our other things that we're currently wearing.
I'd rather, if I had to choose between feet and everything else, I would choose dry feet.
Everything else is soaking wet.
Mm-hmm.
And you still choose feet. I mean, it's smart, I guess, but I don't know.
The feet control the rest of the body, so.
Yeah, but so does the head. So you need a hat on too.
Your brains and your feet. Your temperature control, seriously though, like pretty much is in your feet.
Well, yeah, but it can still. It's your head too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. Ow. That hurt.
So, the bathrooms here have really deep toilet seats. I haven't used like a formal bathroom until last night. She has, but the dishes are like a foot deep. More than that.
The dishes?
Yeah, is that not what you call it? The bowl.
What do you call it?
A bowl's a dish, but...
Did you really did that just happen?
Yeah.
Have you ever called it that before?
Uh-uh. And,
What the heck? The dishes?
They call hotel rooms here guest houses.
That's cute though.
And we know this because we're following a map, which we finally had Wi-Fi, so we finally were able to tell how expensive it was.
Right.
So we got this map. It's all in Icelandic, so we have no idea what it says. And there's these little symbols on it all over the place. It's kind of out of focus, but...
Wait, go back. No.
That's alright.
Okay, it doesn't want to focus.
So there's all these symbols, and there's one that's a bed, so we figured that, hey, it's probably like a hotel, right? But... so we followed it, and it was this weird like country road, and there were horses everywhere. We haven't seen a single sheep, but there were lots of horses.
People kept telling us we were gonna see sheep everywhere,
Yeah.
or that if you didn't, the sheep were there, you're gonna see them at one point. We've seen like 1,000 horses, no sheep.
I have 1,000 houses. Or is it 10,000?
I think it was.
I have 1,000 houses
I think it was
and
1,000.
1,000 mouses.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we pull onto
Was
this
it 400?
400 houses.
400 That's what it was. It was 400.
400 mouses. Anyway, so we get onto this property, and there's like one building with a bunch of chairs. Like it looks like it might be a chapel, but it's very small. There's a barn, and there's like this really nice wooden house, and one car. So we stop, and I get out, and I go up to the front door of this house, and there's a window right next to it, and there's this like little 4-year-old blonde girl, and she comes over and she opens the door and then like backs away from the door so I could come in, and she's just looking at me, and I'm about to ask if one of her parents are home, and then this old man comes out and he goes, "Hello," and then we talked for a minute, and you know, he asked where I was from, and then he said, I asked him if this was a hotel, and he said, "It used to be. How did you know that?" I said it was on a map.
How do you know?
So then he sent us to Selfoss, where there can be a guest house, which is where we are now. It's pretty
But then
cool.
we thought that the apartment complex was the house, because it looks just like a regular hotel that you would go to like in the U.S. But nope, then someone was walking in with his groceries, and we were like, oh, these are apartments. Hello, is there a hotel? And then he helped us. And
Yeah.
it's like literally right here, so we weren't too far off, at least.
It's very confusing trying to get your feet on the ground here. But
Wait, did you say how much the map was in US dollars?
what was it? 17?
It was $14.
Yeah, but that was like 17,000 Icelandic krona. So
No, 1,700.
1,700, not 17,000.
That would be like
$140.
no, that would be like 90 something.
It's like 83 cents or something the exchange rate, but we had no idea.
No, wait, what is it? Wait, 1 krona is 0.0083.
Yeah, so it's 8 cents. 1 krona is 8 cents.
No.
Yeah.
0.0083. It's less than 1 cent.
Less than 1 cent.
Bruh.
Yeah, and the hotel manager / owner talked to us for a while. He showed us all these cool things. Iceland has like a very in-depth weather mapping system and road system that's online. They have weather cameras everywhere across the entire country, and it's all public and free for everybody to use. You can go
Also
and look.
for the aurora.
And for the Northern Lights forecast and cloud cover, everything. It's really cool, and it's really nice to see that kind of unity inside a country rather than like having to go to like 6 different news stations, add them all together, and then divide it by the average to find out what might really happen with the weather.
Do you do that?
Well, that's what you kind of have to do to get an accurate snow forecast. And
I never care.
but it's cool to see that the country has one system for that.
Yeah, he asked us if we checked the roads. We definitely didn't. We forgot about that.
That's okay though,
We're
because
still connected to Wi-Fi.
yeah, we found out we were outside of the mountain region, so outside of like the frontier, so to say. So yeah, he said we're pretty safe here, and it's a good like 10 degrees warmer where we are now than in the mountains, which is more east. However, we are about to head east toward Vik to check out that airplane.
We were also
wreck.
literally in the mountains.
Yes. So there's like mountains, and then Reykjavik, and then Selfoss is right here. And what we did was we drove up here and we hiked into the mountains. But then the mountains also go like this down here. Vik is right here, right on the border.
I'm very confused about what you're doing right now.
Okay, well, it's fine.
Yeah.
We're gonna go check out the town, and then we're gonna go into Vik.
What was that?
Bye.
Hey. Day 3.
Day 3.
Of the tundra. We haven't escaped.
We just got caught in a really bad storm, so we're at a shop right now. We're settling down. We're gonna watch some movies that we downloaded onto our phones from Netflix at the hotel yesterday. I wanted to show my water bag, that's why I picked it up.
Sorry.
And then my water bag. It's a bladder from the camel pack. Tied up
From a camel?
Yep.
We're vegan and vegetarian. What are you talking about?
And then we got this towel at the thrift store today, because, as you know, we exhale water vapor, and so the windows look like this after being in here for a while. It's also pouring outside, so it's not as bad as it looks, but... So we're in the town of Vik right now, relaxing. We have our 0-degree bags, so we're nice and toasty. The car is actually getting blown around from the wind, even though we're just parked. It's going. It's crazy.
While we were driving too.
Yeah.
I'm also not feeling too well. Got my period, so it sucks. But we're dealing with it.
Yeah. This is a pretty expensive store. They have like a bakery and a deli grill inside. There was a British guy came in while she was in the bathroom while we were in there, and he asked for some playing cards, and we got the currency exchange, and it was like $8 something for a pack of cards, and then the guy said never mind, thank you, and then left.
It was 1,000 krona, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $8.30 something cents, I think.
Yeah. But we were going to hike out to the plane crash today. We were actually in the parking lot there for a while, but it's still been pouring. And if you watched our last thing about our hike at the hot springs, we got soaked and we had to get a hotel room to dry off. So we don't want to have to do that again. So we just decided to try and wait out the storm, but it had been quite a while and it was still raining. So we just drove here, ran inside, and went to the bathroom, and now we're settled for the night here. We have a nice glow from outside. If we turn this off, you can see this nice ambient lighting. And we have some food and water from inside. So we're set for tonight. We're thinking about maybe going dumpster diving tomorrow, because although we did pack enough food, it's all the same stuff.
We want other food.
Yeah, we're kind of getting tired of it. We're dreaming right now of Chartwell's, which is the...
Look at how much granola he has.
Yeah. Versus her.
I didn't make nearly enough.
So we're definitely going to have to pick up some food. We still have a whole jar of peanut butter and a bunch of granola bars, but we're planning on eating this stuff that we made and the peanut butter first. That way we can bring the granola bars on the plane. And our car rental ends at 6:30 in the morning. 6:40 in the morning, the day that we're leaving. So we're gonna have to stay in Reykjavik.
Hey.
For a while on our last day, which is kind of gonna stink, but
It's gonna be fun. We haven't explored Reykjavik yet.
yeah. And our flight is at 1 p.m. on Thursday. It's Monday right now. 1:20 or something.
That was 3:20.
I could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, so we're gonna have to pick up some more food just because we're tired of this. We're dreaming of Chartwell's, which is the food company that supplies our college right now. Kind of similar to like Cisco and that kind of stuff.
What's Cisco?
It's the same thing as Chartwell's.
For what?
For, I think they do the public schools.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we just want some hot food right now, but everything is so expensive here. We talked for a while with the hotel manager yesterday, and he showed us some handy websites, as we said earlier, but
Did we?
yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, and he said he gave us a bunch of options to go out to eat. Like, he showed us all these different restaurants and stuff. And he said the cheapest one you're going to find is about $20. And we got into a whole conversation about how everything's imported, so everything's very expensive here. Like, there was an egg and cheese sandwich inside this deli for $18, $18 US. It came with French fries, but still, That's like upscale restaurant, and this is like the lowest costing option. It's a deli inside of a convenience store. Like, and there was a little bag of Lay's chips for $6. I saw, and there was a one pack of, not a one pack, but a little pack of M&Ms for it was like,
it's a great deal.
it was like $4 for a sleeve of M&Ms, which is a bit crazy. It's crazy. We finally saw our first sheep today. We've only seen horses, but then we decided to drive more east into the mountains today. So it's a little bit chillier, the storms are a little bit worse, and it's a bit windier. But
and they're sheep.
They're sheep here, so it's a plus. We found a cave earlier. Yeah.
It was a pretty cool cave. It had like a wooden, I don't know, fence?
Not fence, wall.
Wall?
Entrance
okay,
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was some legend about the cave, which was pretty
It's
cool.
haunted because of shipwrecked sailors or something like that, right? That's what, shipwrecked? Okay. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, well, we'll check in the morning. We're going to watch some Jack Black.
We're not just going to watch him. We're going to watch a movie.
We're just going to stare at a picture of Jack Black till we fall asleep.
That is so creepy. Like, unbelievably creepy. Oh, look! My handy dandy oils for my menstrual cycle.
Yeah.
So I don't die.
You should check out our other video if you want to find out what oil this is.
Oils. Plural.
Mindful Explorers reporting live from southern Iceland. We're on the southern coast here. The ocean is out that way. We're getting some strong Atlantic winds because the waves and the winds are unbroken, coming straight from Antarctica. Behind us we have AFL Ugal, the volcano seen in Walter Mitty. This is some farmland here for the sheep. As you can see, the volcano is right there, as illustrated by the black sand down there. That was from the eruption.
Can you say the name of it again?
This is Eyjafjallajökull, the volcano. And we're once again in southern Iceland. If you come out here, you cannot expect the volcano to erupt, but you can expect a strange man to be skateboarding down the side of it.
He didn't skateboard down the side of it.
That's in Greenland.
Oh my god, please stop.
I haven't seen it for a while, but this is from Walter Mitty. We're getting looks. I wonder if people really think we're on a news team. I feel like I'm on a news team.
No, they don't. You're using your hand.
There's some ponies out there.
You can't really see them. My feet's getting wet.
Can't really see them, but if you look this way, up here, that's the ocean. Water's pretty strong here. We got some barbed wire fences. We got some nice geology going all around us.
Nice geology.
Nice geology.
I think we got it.
John Van Hosen and Brianna, I hope you're watching this, because this is some nice geology. And Parker, you love geology too.
All right.
Thanks for watching and tuning in to see Eyjafjallajökull. Hello, we're back in Selfoss, which is where we stayed last night. No, the night before last night.
In the hostel.
The hotel. So, as you know, dumpster diving is a very profitable sport, and we just hit a gold mine.
Literally.
Next to Subway. That's right. A whole bag of movie theater popcorn.
Oh, there's a movie theater.
Yeah, there's a movie theater here. And they only show the Lego movie. The first one.
It looks like.
Not the second one. Yeah. So there's also a river in town, and we passed the search and rescue squad who was looking into the river, which was worrying, but we had our own mission to complete.
Thanks for that.
So we're gonna probably steal the Wi-Fi from the Riverside Spa Selfoss Hotel, which is here, if you can see past all that fog. And we're gonna probably watch a movie. Again.
Yeah. It's still raining.
Still, it hasn't stopped.
Yeah, I was eating in this video and the video before last. My goodness. I'm sorry, everyone. I don't know why.
Don't apologize for eating.
All right.
Hey guys.
Hello.
See
Back.
this white thing here? That's not a cloud. It's a glacier. Just yeah,
Oh.
it's right there. So we're walking.
The sun is finally out. Finally.
Looks like we're in Star Wars. A wasteland, you know, that kind of thing. There are shadows right there. But we got this nice landscape behind us.
We're walking to this airplane crash. I don't remember anything else about it though. So you can go ahead, Ethan.
It should be fun. This is all going to quickly turn into volcanic sand. It's volcanic rock right now, which is pretty cool. Let's find a rock real quick to show them. A nice one. This one. So they're all igneous, which is pretty cool. Some stuff has got, yeah, they don't all look igneous now that I look, but a lot of 4x4s and buses come through here, so they're turning the soil and bringing up rocks from deeper down, so it's all kind of mixed up now, but it's fun. Nice open land. I don't think I've ever seen this much land in my whole life. It's just goes on and on. Yeah, alright, so we'll update you soon.
We got here for the second time now.
Hello. This is the plane. You know.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
This is the plane.
there's a man on top of the plane.
There's the beach is that way. I don't know if I'm showing it. So we're gonna go check that out again. We already got some footage before. Maybe we'll get more. We got a bunch of rocks too. You wanna say anything?
Nope.
Look at that bird.
It's pretty cool. There's a
That's it.
thick crow.
Big boy. Come on. Let's start walking.
Black sand.
Look at this cute bird.
Chonk. How big you are.
Pretty. Can you not chase him down? You've upset him. He literally just said something to you.
Yeah.
He went, "Ah."
Yeah, he's talking to us.
Everyone, it's unreal. We have found the lost troll nose of Nilbog. Look at that. This has been lost for centuries. And us, two lowly, mindful explorers, have found it. Why are you walking away? This is an incredible find. He mocks me.
It's Squidward's nose. It really kind of looks like Squidward, right? And this is...
Yeah. Hello, we are by the water after finding the lost troll nose of Nilbog. Great find.
This is a glacial melt from all the way back there. This, hang on, this whiteness here is a glacier, and it melts. It goes all the way down, comes along here, and we're gonna follow it to the ocean where it makes some brackish water.
Brackish, a fancy word. I'm pretty sure it means like when like salt water and fresh water, I don't know, come together or something. I learned it in marine bio. That was years ago, so I don't really remember exactly what it means though, but that's like what I remember from it.
And because the ocean is completely uninterrupted from here to Antarctica, waves have plenty of time to build, so they have something called sneaker waves here, which are waves that are significantly more powerful than other waves, and they go a lot further and they sneak up on you. And there's a riptide here almost completely year-round around the whole island, and so the result of that is some pretty dangerous waters.
Whoa, look at that rock, everyone. You can already see that the waves are really crazy over here.
These are our footprints from earlier. Look at this cutoff right here. That is moving so fast.
Yeah. Okay, well, we will.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Record that. That's cool. Ready?
Okay, we'll check in later.
Hey explorers. So, we're in Iceland right now. We're right next to the beach. And the plane wreck, I'm crouching on top of a large rock structure and hoping that Casey will follow my tracks here. I'm gonna peek the camera around without her seeing us. There's the plane wreck. All the way up. Oh, there she is. The little dot right there. Coming toward us. Right there. Okay, so we have our GoPros recording below me, and my bag is down there, so she'll know that I'm definitely here. I left my traps, pretty obvious, so let's hope that she's following them and not just guessing where I am. I'm gonna have to be careful about my shadow, because it's kind of long right now. Beautiful view though, by the way. Like all that white there, that's a glacier. That's not clouds. This is the first time we've seen the blue sky since we've been here. I gotta check what side she's coming on before she hears me talking. Oh, she's coming around the left. So we're gonna go down. freeze. So it is very dark. They're outside. We stopped at a farm to add some horses. This is Casey with the Lucy light. These are our friends.
Hello. He's itching his snout, or he's trying to open it. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, don't be mean. Why are you doing that? Did you just see him? See how tall they are next to me?
Here, go stand next.
I am. Hello. They're so small and big. Are you trying to open it? I think he is. Let me go over there. He's gonna think. Ethan, that was so mean. What is that? Oh, is that granola? Oh, I thought it was a rock.
That's so mean.
It literally looks like a rock. That's why I was like, Ethan, that is the meanest thing. Ooh, they are. Her little mouth. Well, her huge mouth. He wants the whole thing. Oh, was that good? Look at him. Just chomping away. Ooh. What is he doing? What is that? Did it get stuck on his lip? Why is he doing that? They kind of look like unicorns. Don't they?
Yes, he agrees.
What if you just kind of toss it in there? Because it's now too small.
Look at his teeth. You see?
I didn't. Stop it. Be nice. Oh, the poor thing. Why is that annoying to you? Anyway, we're just checking in. We're at the airport, but our flight isn't until 3:50 and it's 7. So we have a long time to go.